Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What's up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. You know how we do it every day. We back in full effect. 18 at the top. Come on, baby. The show is building. Andromeda is in the building. Gospel Heifers is in the building. Timothy. Who's that, Timothy? Welcome. We hadn't seen your name before. Welcome, Timothy. The Gospel Heifers that got up and came through. Let me tell you something about them heifers. I was looking at them heifers yesterday. Them heifers looking damn good. You hear me? Heifer number 1 got her hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Heifer number 2 got the little shortcut right now. Let me tell you something. Them heifers looking pretty funky fresh. Musa Media is in the building. RC Musa came through, co-host with me. Candace, I see you. Thank you for popping in today. OMG, what a show. We are getting ready. So get this. I'm waiting on some people. So I've been dabbling and we're producing. There's a couple of shows out there on TUBI right now that I also lended myself as a producer to as well. There's one show called The Real Strippers of Miami. And you saying yourself, Rodney Perry, what you doing? Producing the stripper show. First of all, sex sales. Okay. Maria, how are you? Sex absolutely sells. And I got an opportunity to be a part of this production and I took it. And so excited about that. Also, there's another, you know what, I got a hat up in here somewhere. But you know what? Drama, I was like, you know what? I ain't feel like looking for it. Anyway, another show called Creative Hustle is out there right now in these streets. Creative Hustle is it's comedy, it's stand-up comedy, it is sketch comedy and live performances. It's what Dave Chappelle did. It is what Partners in Crime was many years ago. And I'm excited about it. I hosted the comedy portion of the show. You can go watch that on TUBI right now. And we had a meeting yesterday about maybe producing some more and taking the show to some more cities. Granny Wowzers is in the building. Alfreda, always here, always supporting the usual suspects. Hola, lindo dia. I don't know what that means, Maria, but I'm trying to get it right. Let me ask y'all this. Is this offensive? Is this offensive, what I'm about to do? So when I'm talking to somebody that speaks another language, I tend to mimic their dialect. Is that disrespectful? Please, I'm going to put the link in the joint. If you want to come in, please come in and share with me what your thoughts are, man. Because I know I'll be doing some stuff sometimes it's not cool. Welcome. Okay, that's me. Granny Wiles is in the building. Alfreda is in the building. Andromeda. Todd Gibbs. Welcome. Hola to Maria. Timothy is in the building. Again, the question is, is it okay to talk in a person's dialect? And as a black person, could people do that to you? Trevor, is that okay? Trevor says, hell yeah, Rodney Perry. You could do that. That ain't bad. If it's intentional, it's disrespectful. If not, it's an honest mistake. Oh, no. I'm doing this shit on purpose. Oh, yeah. I met a Puerto Rican guy tonight, him and his wife. And he was like, I was like, my friend, you should by night. No, I would not park there if I were you. And motherfucker, we had a great conversation. I believe that people hear you better when you speak like they speak. Is Rodney Perry losing his freaking mind? Gospel Heifers is laughing at me. Send her now. Send her. All right. My guests are very close stars and very close. Andromeda C, as a comedian, I would take it as if you were joking, but everybody don't know you're a comedian. This guy was straight off the boat. And he didn't know I was a comedian. You know, we talked. He was saying, as a stranger in a strange land, he was asking me, Rodney Perry, whoever you are, black guy, sir, should I park here? And I was like, my friend, if I were you, I would not park there if I were you. Is that disrespectful? Thomas Ward, Puerto Ricans are black, therefore it shouldn't be an issue. But I'm not talking about the color of their skin, Thomas Ward. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the guy that has an accent to mimic their accent in order to communicate with them. Is that disrespectful? Ty Gibbs says again, hell no, he funny as hell, but I'm not trying to be funny, man. I don't know. Oh, stop the presses. Stop the presses. The show is on TUBI right now. It chronicles the KOD. It chronicles the women that are one stripping in the strip profession, but it's also their lives. They're covering themselves as entrepreneurs. They're covering themselves as businesswomen, mothers, and I got Tasty on the show today. Oh my God. I'm sure I didn't shove some money in her G-string before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. From the show, The Real Strippers of Miami. Welcome, Miss Tasty. How are you, sis?
Hi, good morning. How you doing?
I am great, man. First of all, thank you for coming on the show.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for having me.
Real Strippers of Miami.
Yes.
It's finally out, man. This has been a labor of love for you guys. You guys been producing this for some time.
Exactly, yes. It's been a minute, yeah.
You know, I came on board as a producer, and I just heard the premise, and I was like, I'm in. I want to see it. And what I saw when I watched the show is the journey. Like, you can stop and go, well, this young lady's a stripper. But that's not all you are. You are a stripper. You are a business. You are an entrepreneur. You are a mother.
Yes.
So what was it like for you to kind of pull the veil off and show be so personal on air?
For me, it was more so growth and me just seeing, like, you know, where I started at, how far I had came, what I've overcome, you know, just different scenarios that I've been through. And I just wanted to show people that even though we dance or we used to dance, that doesn't mean that we're not out here in the real world. You hear what I'm saying? Like, we're not living the reality world also.
Right. It's such a good show, and
Thank you.
I found you, Miss Tasty. You are one of a handful of you may be the only dark girl on the show.
Yeah, that has been brought to my attention.
I mean, and maybe because it's Miami, we see more fair-skinned girls. But is that like, I have seen dudes in a strip club here in Atlanta completely ignore dark girls.
They do.
I love dark girls. And so to see that, like, I mean, I've seen guys put chicks out of their section. Like what's that? What does that feel like, man? Has that happened to you?
I'm gonna say yes. You know, I mean, it is what it is. That's just You know, that's just what's going on. Guys will, if you're dark skinned like me, they will tell you no, or you will get booted out of a section, like you said, or, you know, out of the pile, they call it. But for me, because I have experienced that, I guess for me, at first I was like, wait, what? But you know, after you see that that's really, really what's going on, you tend to like, okay, that's what it is, you know, and just keep it moving. I don't take it to heart. I don't like get mad or upset. You know, I mean, if that's your preference, that's your preference.
The name Tasty, man, where does it come from? Like I don't know. It's none of my business. Okay, stop, Roddy. Okay, where does Tasty come from?
Tasty, I think for me, it came from like, okay, so I was in Atlanta and I
ATL,
was with, I was over to one of my friends' house and we was just sitting around talking, and I think a actual situation had happened at work that night, and we was discussing it, talking about it. And you know, you be all cocky with it, and you like, oh, you know, like whatever, whatever. So I was like, Taste said it and wet, so I just took that and ran with it.
Right, I'm
So
not
it's
mad at
like
that.
I said it, like whatever I say, that's what it is. I'm not changing it. I'm gonna stand on what I said. So that's it, pretty much for me. You know.
Man, to be in the game, in the stripper game, you have to be tough. You know, you have to be
Yeah.
tough. You're in the sex business, or you were in the sex business. You hear all these crazy numbers about sex trafficking and things of that nature. Are you safer because you're in the sex space and you're paying attention more, maybe?
You most definitely have to be alert. You do. You have to watch your surroundings at all times, even leaving, going to work, even at work. You know, I mean, it's like you have to watch your surroundings with everybody, even employees. You understand what I'm saying? But as long
Mhm.
as you're cautious, you're alert, you're paying attention, you're on top of it, you know, you'll be okay. Plus, they have security. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's another way that I feel secure too, because they have plenty of security.
Right. And you know, you've had, you know, strippers as friends throughout my life and career. At it ain't. I mean, y'all work it. You don't like the guy, but guys be falling in love with you. Am I right?
They do. They do. But for me, I hope, you know, I don't know if nobody gonna take this the wrong way. For me, I don't want a guy from the club. I wouldn't date a
Mm,
guy that goes to the club.
wow. How about that?
Even though I used to be in it, and you know I'm still around it. That's just mine. That's just what I don't want. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't date a guy from the club because I see what
Got
they
it.
do. I see the games. You know, I just see it all. So it's like, mm,
So
a
that
strip
that's a
club guy's just not for me.
That's a great point, and it is a very specific type of guy, you know, that kind of rocks that world. So let me ask you this, because you brought up a great point: dating. So when your new guy finds out what your old world was like, is he like in his own head, or is that a turnoff if he is whack about it?
No, it's not a turn off because if you, I say this, if you are a grown man, then you know the difference between what I used to do, who I am now, or who I've become. And if you love me, you're going to accept my past and what I used to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Especially if we can communicate.
Now you sound like a country girl. Where you from?
What?
You sound like you from Alabama or Atlanta, Georgia, on the South Side. Or
I'm
what
from
you?
all of it.
You from all of it?
I'm from Birmingham, Atlanta,
All of it.
Miami.
I'm not mad at that, man. Talk to me about the business, cause you know nowadays we seen people like Cardi B come off the pole into, you know, a rock star business world, and you got other business endeavors. Talk to me about as you cultivate yourself as an entrepreneur, man. What's next?
You know what? I'm going to pray about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to God, and whatever road, whatever path he leads me on, that's the one I'm going to take.
You know what? You know what? Let me brainstorm, because I'm an idea man. Your name is Tasty. I would have me a line of snacks.
Yeah.
Tasty snacks. I would buy that in a heartbeat. And maybe, I don't know, maybe have a little G-string on it, and then you have to, the G-string is candy.
That's creative.
I'm idea man. I'm just throwing it out there. Thomas Ward just asked a question. There's a live group of people. So how can a man tell if a woman who strips actually likes him? Tasty, can you answer that?
How can a man tell if a woman really likes him? You know what? She will actually spend time with him. She may take off work when she really knows that she can go to work and make a bag. It's just different scenarios.
Yeah.
For me, you just really have to be into the guy. You guys really have to be able to communicate, talk.
That's whether you were a stripper or not. That's just anything, any woman.
Right.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about this, Tasty.
Okay.
I love it, man. I got Tasty on the line. Now, I once heard, and you tell me if this is true, that the number 2 profession in Atlanta wasn't doctors and lawyers. It was actually strippers.
Yes. Listen, strippers, listen, it's money in dancing.
Yeah.
Like millions of dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
Like cats like Floyd Mayweather come through the club and drop 100,000 a night. That's like a typical, night for you. Am I right?
Yeah, that's nothing.
So
all right.
Get it. So would you ever teach the game? Would you teach it to would you like have a school? Like, I mean, it's a lucrative profession. You can give a strip degree.
It is, but that's not for me.
No.
That's not for me.
Okay, so you out. You all the way out.
I mean, of course, if somebody asks me, if they want to know something or if they just trying to find out information, of course, I'll tell them I don't need a school to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll give them some knowledge on as to how I learned, what I learned, the different things that I've seen, done, heard. You understand?
Yeah.
But as far as that, I don't think that would be me.
Now, as we watch the show is on TUBI right now, The Real Strippers of Miami.
Yes.
Talk to me about this. Miami versus Atlanta, Miami versus Vegas, Miami versus LA. Those are 3 distinctly different types of strippers. And Miami is the big leagues, am I right?
Yeah. Miami gets it in. Yeah.
Like
Miami's that's like my second home. I love Miami. Miami, yeah, you're gonna get it in. Atlanta, you're gonna get it too. Atlanta, you're gonna get it in. Like, to me, Atlanta's more of a 2-step. As far as dancers, you got some of your dancers that get down to it. You're gonna make a bag in Atlanta too, but Miami just a whole different type of vibe.
Do guys want you to actually be able to dance?
Of course.
Okay.
Like, if I'm finna come in the club and I'm finna spend 50 bands or 70, I mean, you got to be able to do something.
Wow, how about that? You know what I like pole girls. The people that really do them pole tricks, I'm all in for that shit. Like, that's a show to me. We at motherfucking Cirque du Soleil. Cause she is motherfucking good. I seen this girl, what was her name? I hosted a pole competition in LA once. When I tell you, this girl was fucking a superhero. She climbed the fucking pole. She danced upside down and backwards. She came down. She fucking dropped 50 feet, caught herself, and kept dancing. The place exploded.
Oh, wow.
Are you a pole girl?
No.
Tasty,
I know how to go up the pole, but like the flips and the whole
you ain't got time.
Fire thing and all. Nah, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna be cute. I'm gonna do my little shake-its, and we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna have our conversation, and we're gonna keep it moving.
I'm not mad at that at all. Tell me this, Tasty. There's pressure now for everybody to be extra thick. I'm looking at you. You're like a natural girl.
Yes, I'm natural.
Is there pressure to not be nowadays? Because the BBL is running rampant.
So let me tell you, that actually happened to me. I'm glad you brought that up. Um, that happened to me one night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like everybody was BBL, everybody. So here I come walking around, trying to get on in or whatever. I got in, but the guy told me, he was like, turn around. I was like, what you mean? He was like, turn around. So I turned around. He was like, you ain't big enough. I'm like, wait, what?
Really?
Listen, this man really told me I wasn't big enough. He was like, you need to go and get some more butt. He was like, get it firm, get it plump. I'm like, for my size, I'm plump enough. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't let this stop me. I was like, all right, bet. I was like, if that's what you like, that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what we doing?
What we doing?
What are we doing? I'm working away.
You're right.
So
Wow, that's crazy
yeah, but that
to
happened to
me.
me. Like I see that a lot. And I mean, I get it, but I just feel like people try and put too much emphasis on it, or it's all about, this is what I want, this look. Because guess what? They're gonna come in the club and they're gonna dance the next girl anyway.
How about
Anyway. So you can
So
be natural, or you can go and get your body done.
mm-hmm.
If they messing with you, they're gonna come in, they might spin a bag on you, maybe 1 or 2 times. But after that, 9 times out of 10, you probably have been with the guy anyway. You get what I'm saying? So they're gonna go on to the next one. And the same one that was natural, that they really wasn't looking at, guess what? It's gonna rotate right back around.
How about that? Hey, this is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. We're talking to Tasty. She has a show on right now. How about that? You could binge the whole season. It's 6 great episodes. And I wanted to ask you this as I watched the show. Prince Marky D, who from the Fat Boys was one of the producers, executive producer of the show. Y'all lost him doing production, man. Talk to me about how that affected the show and how that affected you guys.
Yeah. Me and Prince was actually friends in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And that affected a lot of us. It affected the show a lot. He was a big impact. You understand? And I don't know, like, that's still kind of touching for me.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a lot. Just as I watched the show, I was like, this is a lot, man. And you guys had to keep going and keep producing the show and get it done. Real Strippers of Miami. Will you be on subsequent seasons? I mean, will you be still staying affiliated with the show?
Yes, I would.
Good stuff. My favorite, Tasty, with a little chocolate self. Hey, Tasty, man, I can't thank you for coming on enough. What's cracking, man? What's going on? I mean, you got a show on the street. What's happening? What's happening there, other than that with you right now?
Right now, I'm at King of Diamonds in Miami. I'm sorry, King of Diamonds in Atlanta. I also have a business.
Wait, hold on, Tasty. I thought you retired.
I retired from dancing.
Oh, but what you do at King of Diamonds? You ain't no bottle girl.
Management.
Really? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm at King of Diamonds Atlanta.
You're a manager.
Yes.
Like, let me ask you this: as a manager, and you having been in the position, do your girls get treated better?
They do. Only because I've been in the game, I know the game, and I understand the game.
Okay, so is it like being a stylist and you have like a booth rent? Does a girl pay to get? Because this is a big deal to be on your stage.
No, they don't pay.
Okay, so how do a night work? Because I got some girls in this group. Miss Rowe, she probably want to strip. I know. Gospel Heifers want to strip. They watch my show every day. T Gray, she definitely want to take her clothes off. Or who else?
Come holler at me, ladies. I'm at King of Diamonds in Atlanta.
Hey, King of Diamonds. So What do you need to see? What do you need to see for you to go, that girl need to be up at our club?
First, I'm big on makeup, your hair, your nails, your outfits.
Okay.
I'm big on all of that.
So I hit town. I'm in Atlanta. I'm just getting in town. I used to dance in Vegas. But this Atlanta ain't Vegas.
No.
You
You
know,
still have to be
you come
fit
here with your
now.
little long hair, your little skinny, little tiny little booty in Atlanta.
Nah, you got to bring it. You got to bring your A game. You got to be fit. You got to come with it.
Wow. And going vice versa is different, because like girls in Vegas be bus only, because
You
I've
broke
been
up.
in.
You
I'm
breaking
sorry.
up.
I'm sorry. It did break up. I don't know what's causing this shit. I don't know.
I'm sorry. You said what now?
I was saying, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
I was saying that what I noticed, I've been in Vegas as a black man and I can't get a dance.
Vegas dances are different, okay? They're different. In Vegas, they're more so like they more so on like the champagne rooms and stuff.
Got it.
You
But
know.
they selling sex for real.
I don't know what they selling. I'm not back there. I mean, I would hope not. I just know that they're more so known for the champagne, they bottle rooms.
Wow. Hey, give me this taste before I let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the shores on the street. Has people like a Cardi B helped the game? Like the fact that she used to be, a stripper. Now she's a superstar. Is that helped or hurt the game?
It has helped because it gives dancers hope that whatever their dreams are or whatever it is that they wanted to do, that they can go and do it. That it's possible, that it can be done. And she's a prime example. She used to work at King of Diamonds with me. I used to work with her.
Oh, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's beautiful. Miss Tacy, I can't thank you for coming on. I can't thank you enough for coming on.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to Donna.
Shout out to Donna. Shout out to Chandrella, one of the
Chandrella, yes,
producers of the show as well. So many great people put this show together.
Yes.
It not only chronicles your life as a stripper, but it shows you as a mother. It shows you as a businesswoman. And I think it's very dope, man. Thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me.
I says, hey, y'all, her name is Tacy, and damn it, we know why. All right, Tasty, you get on that.
Bye-bye.
And she got a t-shirt on and still look good. How about that? Hey, y'all, it's Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. We're going to take a break. We come back, boys. Show. Oh, my God. Tasty. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I'm my wife. Damn it.
Bye-bye. What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean. And I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. It's Michael Sean. Yeah.
Yo, we are back in full effect. It's your boy Rodney Perry. And shouts out to Miss Tasty. Goodness gracious, that thing something else. God dang it, boy. I can see how a dude give away his whole life. I can see it. Yo, shouts out to Miss Andromeda. Come on up, Andromeda, because I know you ready. Gospel Heifers, y'all can pop in here too. Y'all, I hope y'all dressed. After we had a strip on, I can see half of y'all. Let me tell you something. John Hall was saying some lewd shit in the comments. I wouldn't put it up because he was talking nasty. Thomas Ward is in the building as per usual. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Thomas Ward. Yo, shouts out to Miss Tate. The name of the show is The Real Strippers of Miami, chronicles their life. I'm not on that show. I'm not on it, but I did help produce it. I cannot make the strip moves. Yes, you can. God's been efforts. You can do it. You got to believe in it. I ain't never dressed. Oh God, I don't know why this woman ain't got no clothes. Oh goodness gracious. My daughters asked me for money. All right, let's do this. Tomorrow on the show, I want to make sure you guys know who this lady is. She's coming on the show tomorrow. She's been on everything, ladies and gentlemen. Up next tomorrow, Miss Erica Hubbard will be on the show. There she goes, Miss E Hub in the building. Been in everything, all kind of great projects. And we're going to talk about all that stuff tomorrow. She will be on the show. My co-host will be Randy Sky. Randy Sky will be co-hosting tomorrow. I mean, is she dressed? Is she dressed? Let's find out. I hope she got clothes on. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Yo, you say you would try to pole stuff.
I can't do the pole. I took pole dancing. I can do the pole.
No. First, you can do the pole for amateur.
Oh yeah, nah. I can climb up. I can turn upside down. I can spin real good. I just can't be one hand in that thing. You know, I need both of them. But I can spin good. No,
it's. Let me tell you something. I can't remember that lady's name, man, but she won that competition. This chick went. First of all, the pole was 30 feet in the air. The pole was long. She climbed to the top of the pole. The place was in awe. It was quiet. They everything, music stopped. She climbed to the top of the pole. She danced on the ceiling. She put her feet on the ceiling, held herself up, and get it on the ceiling. Then she let herself plummet to the earth. She plummeted. Tell her to call. Fuck it. Miss Starr says she ready. Send her. And her. This lady drama. This lady plummets to the earth. 30 feet. Stops herself just shy, like the motherfucking Tom Cruise. She stops herself. Puts her feet on the ground. Start dancing some more.
I've seen a stripper dance on top of another stripper while both of them was on the pole.
I seen that trick too.
That's crazy.
I seen one lady poot at some fire. She pooted at some fire. I was so impressed. I could have gave this lady everything I owned. Impressed. T. Gray has a question. Okay, question for you. Do most men feel uncomfortable going to the strip club with their women?
You should go with your woman. Let me tell you, that is my favorite pastime.
Really?
Yes, it's fun. They do all the work.
See, that's all feel like a setup to me. That feel like a setup.
No, I'm a great time at the strip club. I'm gonna tell you, because I'm tipping. I'm getting you all the dances.
No. First of all, you're tipping too much.
I'm tipping.
What time is it?
Let me tell you, that's foreplay that I ain't got to do.
Sound exciting right now. Let me tell you something, T. Ward. You had to see this shit. It was fucking incredible.
I love strippers.
It's an entertainment. Like, I don't like no lazy stripper, though.
Oh, no. You ain't just finna stand up and just stand in front of me and clap your butt with your hand. Your body need to function by itself without your hands assisting. Everything need to move with you doing it without touching it.
She gave us a lot of insight. I saw one do that and hit the ground. You know what, Ro? Don't bring no sorry stories. It's sad. Okay. All right. Candy Kids TV is in the building. Michelle C. Gonna get her locked in for next week. Man, come on, Rodney. Not put it. Let me tell you something. Don't knock it till you try it. It was a little, don't get me, yes, Ro, it was a little nasty, yes. But that shit was impressive.
I've seen one put a bottle inside herself, a beer bottle.
I don't want to see that. I don't like them. I don't like the little tricks from overseas. I ain't got time for that. One lady put an egg in a vagina, came out chopped up. I'm like, what the fuck is you got? Some type of food processor? All right. Thomas Ward. Hoot at some fire has to be
Ritualistic.
You know what? I'm mad you even know how to spell that. Look, it's your boy Rodney Perry. Drama. Yo, it's crazy. Oh, stop right there. Stop right there. Newlywed. He ain't going to no strip club, I bet that. But he probably does appreciate it, ladies.
I bet he used to go.
Oh, hold
Drama.
on. Stop right there. Don't you can't get on here without talking about these goddamn glasses.
I was feeling a little bit Hollywoodish today.
Hollywood Hoppers
You
in
look
the
like you
building.
about to ride a Harley.
How good. Did you see our guest? Miss Tasty came on from the Real Strippers of Miami. Did you see our guest?
You know,
Yes or no, Hobgood?
Yes, I
Goodness
did.
gracious.
Yes, I did, sir.
Thank you.
MJP and Jeff, Lord.
Oh my goodness. That was a great conversation yesterday.
You need to do it again.
Yeah, well, I want to talk comedy. I want to talk comedy at least once a year, once a
That
week.
was a great conversation yesterday, Rodney. That was a very good show.
Now, strippers in Miami are different than strippers. Wait a minute. You coming up with some stuff this morning. It's got to be the stripper championships. You know what? I got my money on Miami.
Yeah, I done been there. Yeah, Miami's a whole different level.
Well, let's talk about women's beauty. Let's really cover it. I think what guys like is geographic, right? And I'll tell you what I mean. Like, LA guys like face, maybe breasts. Southern dudes like body and face. Midwest dude, your face could be just okay. And he'll take that body, he'll take the breast and the booty all day. You could be knock-knee, pigeon-toe, he don't give a damn if you're in front of Midwest. And New York guys, East Coast guys, especially New York especially, they won't be confined to a race. Like, black guys in New York date everything. Jewish girls, Spanish girls, they date everything. Like, you can't go to New York with that. Like, you from Atlanta, you go to New York, or Houston, you go to New York, you can't. You know, your mind will open up to other races, I believe. What do you think? Am I tripping?
I think you don't have a choice because where you live is what you're exposed to, and if that's all you saw growing up, or if that's all that's available, like Southern women are typically on the thicker side, especially on the bottom. So that's what you're gonna like if that's all you see. West Coast, they kind of be real thin out there. It ain't really a lot of thick ones out there to choose from.
Right, they vegans.
Yeah, so it's kind of what you see. New York is a melting pot. People, that's where a lot of people stop when they come to the United States.
How about this? Hopgood, you in Dallas. Let's talk about Dallas. Dallas dudes, black or white, will end up with a white girl.
A lot of times.
No lies detected.
Uh-oh. Stop right there. Miss Starr has just checked in. My goodness, I got to get you off the screen, Hopgood, because you're going to say something wrong. I'm in the show, Jamal. I'm in the show right now. I will send you the information. I'm sorry about that. Goodbye. You gotta tell motherfuckers, man. He calling me about tomorrow. All right. Uh-oh, stop right there. She is from the real strippers of Miami. She fine as hell. Let's just start right there. Hey, yo, Miss Starr, thank you for coming on, sis.
Thank you for having me.
Now you start with 2 R's. Starr, let me tell you something. First of all, you keep the drama going in this show.
I do.
Your job is to start shit. You the shit starter.
Right.
I love that, man. And what has been your feedback as a show hit Tubi? Everybody got access to it. What's been your feedback?
Well, no one likes a boring show. That's first and foremost. But
Mhm.
not only just bringing the drama, I also have a storyline as well. So I
Yes.
actually go through things. I really have a story. So it's not all about the drama, but I am there for the excitement, you know?
Hey, I love it, man. And the way y'all navigate through y'all lives, you're not only a stripper, you're also a entrepreneur, a businesswoman. You know, you doing your thug thizzle. Like, how do you integrate all your lives into one thing, me, just as a human being?
Well, it's definitely busy, you know, very busy. And I try to multitask effectively where I don't have to spend as much time in the strip club, because in the beginning I used to just be in the strip club and I didn't really get to like maneuver out and venture out and see what I really wanted to do as far as career wise. So I had to like rearrange and prioritize a little bit better versus just thinking that it's going to come to me in the club, because it's not. You have to actually go
Wow.
out.
Wow, I mean, there is definitely a lot of money to be made as a stripper in this day and age, whether you're in Miami or Atlanta or Vegas or wherever you are. But talk to me about, like you say, exit strategy. When do you start to developing? Because it's a young girl game, am I right?
Right, right. I mean, it's some old ones in there too. I mean, it's pretty much based
Oh, wait,
on
wait.
your
Start
body
with this.
type.
Tell me the oldest stripper you ever seen.
Probably like almost late 50s, probably.
Really?
Yeah, Caucasian lady.
Oh, respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. She's a nice Caucasian woman, big breasts, you know. You know, it's all about re-enhancement. So they,
Yeah.
you know, they'll re-enhance and get back out there, you know. But as far as me goes, like I can't keep doing that to my body, you know.
Hey, I hear you.
You wear and tear, you wear and tear, and so beauty doesn't last forever. So, you know, you got to get it while it's good, you know.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, do you feel the pressure, man, with people changing their bodies? Do you feel the pressure to do that?
Yeah, that's why I'm really focusing on like my career. I'm in school right now for my bachelor's in business administration. Just working towards other things versus the physicality. You know, I'm so over it to the
Yeah.
point like it starts to affect me in my home life, because it's like I don't want to work out, I don't want to do things like I used to, but I have to get out of that mind frame. You know, it's just like when everyone saw me, it was all about beauty and whatever I could do, you know, from that form. So it's like, okay, now I'm on something different, you know?
You bring up a great point. Talk to me. What was your regimen when you was like really in there? What was your daily regimen, like working yourself, your workout, your eating? Like what was your day-to-day like?
Okay, so I would wake and bake. I would probably go walk my dog or go exercise for a minute, go out to eat like with my girls. But I'm not waking up till about 3 o'clock. So the
Okay.
whole
You
day is
ain't moving because your
yeah,
night is late. You're not
right.
coming in
The
of
whole day
3
is
or 4.
gone. Right. So that's a big thing, you know. I'll probably get out, catch the bank if I can. If not, I have to wait to the weekend or the next day or something like that. And pretty much prepare myself for the night. You know, everything was about the night. You know, nothing mattered about the day unless it was the bank. Getting to the bank was the only daytime goal. Like, other than that, it's like I'm preparing for night so I can make this money. You
I
know,
mean, and talk to me about this. You dealing with so much cash.
right?
You know, you're in a cash business, man. Um, do you pay taxes?
No.
I wouldn't pay a quarter if I didn't have to.
Mm-mm. I mean,
Allegedly.
you can set it up where you can, or where it's pretty much like, you know, self-employed or whatever. You
Mhm.
keep all your receipts on everything you spend and things of that nature. But I mean, I really don't. But I know eventually they're gonna come for me.
You're at night. You're working nights. You had the trappings of other things. I mean, there's a drug world. There's a prostitution world. There's all these worlds that you can fall prey to. How did you stay out of that?
Well, not to say I stayed out of it, because that's pretty much how I got into it. You know, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, basically, and That's why I said I have a story. You know, it's not
Yeah.
like, oh, we ran to the club and all.
Memphis not a game either.
No, Memphis is not
Boy.
a game. So I think at this point I had just graduated high school. I was going to school for nursing. This little college, community college. It was cool. I went out with my cousins. We went out. You know, I met this guy, and basically he lied to me and told me like we were going to go out of town. This. We ended up going to Miami.
Wow.
So that's how, like, so.
I mean, is that essentially sex trafficking, man? I mean, you are part of
It
that.
was around that nature of the human trafficking, the type.
Yeah.
But see, I was so young, I didn't really understand what was going on. I was just like, oh my God, I'm thousands of miles away from my family. Like, how do I even explain this? You know what I mean? So that was me getting home, you know, and then after I start accumulating all this money, I'm like, oh my God, I might need to stay, you know, so things got a little different.
Got it. So you never embraced being a victim.
Not really. I kind of just took it under the rug, kept on going. Because, you know, with Black women, no one believes us. You know, it's kind of like, you know, was she really, or what part did you play in it? It's never, you know, I understand or I know what, you know, what's going on or whatever. With us, it's 50-50. So
hey, you met a who's who of celebrity guys, and they come to the KOD in Miami or wherever you're dancing at. Do you keep them at arm's length, or is it excitement to it? It's like, yo, you know, so you know, likes me and it could be my ticket out. Well, what is how do you approach that?
Can you say that one more time? I think I was glitching.
No, it was him.
Okay, sorry.
It was well, shit. I mean, we don't. No. My question is with celebrity guys, is that like something you're looking for, or are they cheap and you don't want to be a part of it?
Oh no, I don't want to be a part of it. Back then, it was like a vibe. It was like a phase or whatever you could say. I've dated some celebrities. It's pretty much nothing. It's pretty much nothing, to be honest. It's really more of a babysit, to be honest, for me.
Really?
It's more of a babysit because half of them are in a mansion that they don't even pay for. You know, they're taken away from their family and friends. So they're in this headspace of loneliness, depression, you know, taking thousands of drugs. Like, that's not really my space, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, I'm cool on that. You know, been there, done that, you know.
Now the show is dope because it kind of shows like all of these different situations, man. The Real Strippers of Miami is currently on TUBI. People are watching. Are they sympathizing with you?
I really don't care because, you know, they have the saying, one week they love me, next week they hate me, both weeks I got paid. At the end of the day, like, I'm here to get the message out. So I really don't care how people view me. Because at the end, it's going to always be a changing where people sympathize. Oh, you know, we love you for this. You shared your story. We're so proud of you. You know, it always comes back. As long as I'm being truthful, you know, it was a lot of lies and a lot of things because people knew that they could get me agitated or, you know, I could be the drama girl. I could be the K Michelle. I could be this person that they want me to be. Let's just say this. And she's going to get fired up. You know what I mean? So
I noticed sometime that y'all was, you know, a lot of the scenes y'all was drinking. And I was like, if you drinking, I'm going to turn up.
Yeah,
you know?
We were definitely drinking because for me, my anxiety was high. It was a lot of clicking up, you know, and people were just trying to do anything for a storyline to like say they beefing with Starr. And it started to become like, oh, I feel pressure. Like everybody we on set, everybody against me just for a storyline. It's like, okay, like, come on now.
Wow. But then again, like you said, we're not trying to be boring either.
But I'll read the fuck out all them bitches. So, you know, whatever they own, I'm on too. So you already know.
hey, on the real, Starr. Now we watching a reality. How close is that to real life? Like the real strip club? Like, are there beefs? Are there, girls that don't get along, or is it like is it way far from that?
No, the beef is real. So with me and 24K, the beef is actually real. I was doing a couple of sets on Power, the TV show. She reached out to me from LA. I lived in LA. She came down, and I hadn't seen her since then. So it was real beef. Like, I hadn't seen her. The anxiety was high.
Now you said on the show that she wasn't clean.
No, she wasn't. For her to be that age, I was like I thought highly of her.
You can't say that though. You can't say people stinky.
I have to.
She said she wasn't springtime fresh.
She wasn't. You too cute for that, girl. You hurt my feelings. She really hurt my feelings because I thought highly of her. You know what I mean? So I was just like, damn, bro. Like, why you gotta be like that? Like,
That was absolutely the most funny point to me because you was so serious. You was like, she didn't take no bath for a couple of days. And you was like,
Yeah, you gotta move like how that person, whoever house you staying at, like I just feel like that's, proper energy. Move how they move.
Now you talked about on the show that you can cook.
No, I can't cook. I'm from Memphis. I can burn.
But
not burn, but I can, the phrase.
Yeah. Don't be burning. No burning.
No burning.
But okay, you from Memphis though. You a real Memphis girl.
Right.
Can you barbecue?
I can barbecue.
I don't know. Hey, pretty girls can't barbecue.
Well, Rodney, she said barbecue, so I think she can. She said barbecue.
Right. No, I really can. I can cook good. I've really been trying to like diet better just because of where I'm from. I can easily slip back into that. Oh, let me eat this, let me eat that. So now I've just been, because of film, I have to stay slim. I have to work out on my, just keep everything going. So.
Got it. Are you a pole girl?
No, I'm a twerker.
You get your twerk on.
Now, I have got on the pole before. Rest in peace to Prince Marky D. He will make somebody do anything. Like, I got on there. Yes, rest in peace to Prince Marky D.
Yeah, he was a
legendary Prince Marky D was one of the executive producers on this show. Y'all lost him during production, and man, you could really tell, you could feel it. Talk to me about that.
Prince Marky D was everything. Like, I didn't even know he was from the group The Fat Boys. He used to tell me all the time, Starr, I'm from the group The Fat Boys. And I'd be like, Prince, like, I think I was literally coming out my mom's womb. Like, I don't know. I was just playing. But he was so cool, so lovable. He was just so fun to be around. He was
a good dude.
Like, I didn't even know he had so many, like, categories of what he's done in the industry. Like, he's dope. Like, he will forever be dope in my book. I love Prince Marky D. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Prince Marky D. The show is out right now, The Real Strippers of Miami. Was it ever any apprehension to be on a reality show? Because reality could be good, it could be bad.
Right. And I feel like long as you know yourself and you're promoting the truth and actual good message, I'm not for anything, but I feel like long as it's a good message and, it's the truth, because like I said, people do anything for a storyline. Like, she was on there talking about her baby almost died, in a car accident. It was just wild. Like, I can't be on TV not being true to myself, because I have to live with myself at the end of the day. So, I feel like now that I understand that, I'm okay. I'm able to maneuver the bullshit and see what's going on and, throw it back the shade and, keep it cute or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it.
Hey, I love it, man. Thank you for coming on, Starr, man. How do people stay in touch, man? How do people or do you even want people just?
No, I don't want these bitches to follow me or find me. No, I'm just playing. No, they can follow me on Facebook. It's Tennessee Music. I have new music on the way. And then you can find me on Instagram. It's I am Tenakey. It's IAMTENAKEY. So Tenakey.
Tenakey in the place to be.
Period. Yes.
Word, love it, love it, love it. Tenakey is in the building. We can call her Starr on the show. The show is The Real Strippers of Miami. You kill it. You are the star. You are smashing it. And we're excited to have you on the show. Thank you for coming on, sis.
Thank you so much, Ronnie, for having me.
Hey, mad love, mad respect. Hold on, we got another question. Hold on, let me see what this lady wants. Gosman Havers, you have a question for Tenakey?
Actually, I didn't have a question, but I did want to give an in-town greeting because that's our hometown.
Period.
So, Memphis,
Tennessee.
in the building.
Yes. So when she was talking about that Memphis background, I was resonating right away.
Yes, you know how hard it comes for us.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Hey.
Shout out to Senses and A-Ball and MJG.
Yes,
I got robbed by two girls in Memphis, but that's another story. All right.
I'm gonna say, I already knew when she came on the screen she could fight good. She got that. I'm telling she got that I can fight forehead, and the way she keeps slinging them braids, I already know she got hands. Anybody do that, and she got that little hood forehead, I already know she got hands on it. I already know.
You so funny.
Thank you.
We all got a Memphis story. I got a guy tried to rob me at the flea market in Memphis. Over there by the drive-in.
Get robbed in Memphis.
He tried to rob me.
No.
All right. I thank you, Miss Starr. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure. Have a good
And
day.
she gave us some cleavage too. Shouts out to Starr's titties. All right. That's all right.
I got on her little fight outfit too. All them hood girls pull their top up like this.
All the way up to the chin.
Yo, Starr was so fun, man. Such a great chat. And then Gosman Heifer to come out. And I'm glad you was dressed, Miss Heifer.
Look, first of all, I got a son I got to take care of before I get my day started. So I got to be dressed, okay?
Okay, I need you to be in. And you know, this little one over here, this one-act drummer, you know, she don't be halfway having no clothes on.
What's good, Heifer?
Well, not Mr. Hop. I wanted to, matter of fact, congratulations on the recent marriage.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you and your wife have a good Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I got her something.
You got her something?
I bet you did.
There you go, Rodney. You're frisky this morning, Rodney.
I know what's going on. All right, y'all. Hold on. Y'all talk among yourselves for 20 seconds. I need to send this link.
Anyway.
No, we had a pretty good Valentine's Day. You know, it just, you need to try to make it every day. I'm older and I'm set in my ways sometimes, so I had to literally undetach, get in there and like she said something to me yesterday, did you kiss me today? And I'm like, you know, I got to get it together, you know, because I get in tunnel vision with this business and sometimes, but I'm extremely thankful to be out the streets.
I know you are, because ain't nothing out here in these streets, I'm telling you right now.
Nothing.
I'm telling
Listen, drama.
I'm telling you.
Drama, we're not supposed to do this with you.
Right.
Fun in the streets a little bit, I'm telling you.
Hey, it's fun on the show. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Hopgood is in the building. Gosman Heifer's done popped in on us. One act drama. We call these people the usual suspects because they always got my back. Mad love, mad respect. Let me tell you something, Hopgood. I was listening to one of the episodes last night. And Hopgood, you got some type of microphone system over there? Because you be sounding like you got your shit better than mine.
iPhone 14.
I don't know how I feel about it.
And good acoustics in his house, I guess.
You got some definitely great acoustics. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to go to the top of the hour. When we come back, it is Thursday, so that means it's time for the morning quickie. That's right. What you say?
Terrell.
Who the fuck is Terrell?
I said Sherelle.
Oh, I was about to say, who the fuck is Terrell?
Yeah,
I did say that. I don't know who Terrell is, but Sherelle is coming up. All right, here we go.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
Well, man, we are back. What's up, party people? We're back in full effect. Shouts out to the ladies of the Real Housewives. I'm about to say Real Strippers. Oh, talking to my microphone. How about that?
I was about to say.
What is he doing? Okay, let me see where Sherelle is. I might have sent her the wrong link. Okay, let me do this. Copy. What's all that noise? What is that?
What noise?
I hear like it's somebody outside.
Oh, that's over by you, Pen. We don't hear no noise.
How do you know what we hear?
Because everybody said what noise.
Boy, Roddy don't sign somebody. Well, how you know what's out there?
You know.
You don't know nothing.
We see you over there being elderly. I probably sent the wrong link. Let me see. This is elderly.
Drama said over there being elderly.
There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, she'll be with us any second. It is time for the morning quickie. We do this every Thursday morning. Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all tell me if I'm doing too much. So my daughter is in the military. She's 34 years old. She recently re-enlisted. Right. This is the base of the story. She re-enlisted. The second part of the story is my wife hates to fly. Right. So I'm like, okay, in our family, you just adjust, and I believe so anyway. So I adjusted. She ain't going, I'm going. But then my daughter was like, kind of side-eyeing me coming. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, well, I want mommy there. I'm like, mommy, my ass. Mommy ain't, who? Your daddy coming. So now my wife finally decided to come. Now she a surprise.
You done said it on the show. It ain't a surprise now.
Yeah, you told the world now.
This already happened.
Oh, okay.
This has already happened.
Oh, okay.
But my question to y'all as a group is, am I tripping that fucking, I'm offended by that? And my wife said, why you always competing? I can't stop myself.
I'm going to say this. The older we get, the more sensitive we get about stuff.
Yeah.
When you was young, riding on the road, hey, I got to get these dates, these damn shoes, this food, this mortgage, little stuff like that didn't bother. Yeah, go with your mom.
But that's also part of it, though, how good it's like, now that I can be there, I want to be there. And it's like, no, tell mom we want.
You got to work your way back in. You got to get in where you fit in now, Rodney. You've been out the game, out the fold.
I ain't out no damn game. I'm here every day.
That's their mindset, though.
Yeah.
From a mental standpoint, you got to work your way back in.
Well, I'm a daddy's girl.
You got to
so
do daughter dates. You got to do daughter dates where it just be, hey, let me FaceTime you. Hey, let's go have coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You got to work your way back in and know their quirks and what they like and what they don't like.
That's not the situation. How good you make it.
I say, He ain't an absent
You
daddy.
making all that up.
Well, maybe because you were so
He's not
available.
an absent father.
No, yeah, he's a
No,
dad.
I'm not. I know he's not an absent father. I'm saying that she has a certain lineage with your wife. You got to work your way into that lineage so she can have that same language.
what I'm
I don't think that's
saying
it.
is
I
they
think
mama
she
don't
wanted
want to
both of
go.
them.
And they be looking at me like, what mama? And I'm like, yo, you know your mama don't go to shit.
Oh, damn.
See, and if your wife doesn't go to things too regularly, they're used to you showing up. They're used to you being
it's like
there.
you always here.
So, like, okay, why are you back here? Where's my mama at?
You know what?
You again?
Right.
That's silly.
But that's how it is.
That's fact.
That's how it
It is
is.
what it is. It is what it is. I'm trying not to be super sensitive about it because Hopgood said I'm an absentee father.
No, but okay, Rodney, I heard it wrong. But listen to what I'm saying. It's the same concept. They so used to you to go to.
Indeed. Adrian, thank you for tuning in today. Adrian says, awesome program, Mr. Perry. I edited some material you were in for Slapstick some years back. Okay, I probably did that.
Is that Paul Mooney?
No, Paul Mooney is dead.
He's dead.
No, I'm talking about in the picture.
I don't know. Maybe. The Big Smoke Cigar Club is in the building. Thanks for checking in, Barry. Also, Donna
I see
M.
you,
Johnson.
Barry.
Donna M. Johnson trying to just clown the brothers. You got cheap equipment. This shit is top notch. You see the motherfucking Shure sign on that bitch?
Yo, I just bought the same microphone. That microphone is miraculous.
Man, Rodney, you sounded saucy today.
Yeah,
that's a motherfucker. But you know what it is? I got a mixer, and I just hadn't been using it. I've been talking in the air, but you know, at the same time, you should eliminate the other noise around you when you do that. So, we shall see. We're gonna test it out. Mr. Musa, thank you for coming in. Barry Russell, he said, I'm old. You old, boss. They want to hang
Barry
with
Russell from Oklahoma City. Shout out to Barry.
All right, guys. But is Barry the guy with that damn bus, the cigar bus?
No, he actually has a smoking lounge in Oklahoma City that he put together. It's a nice spot.
I feel like you ain't sure about that. Like that might be a different Barry.
I'm positive. I know Barry. I just saw him probably a
Barry
month
Russell.
ago.
Barry Russell. You know Barry Russell.
Yeah.
How good know everybody?
He's from Oklahoma. I mean,
it's literally across the bridge.
Yeah, that's two blocks away.
Hilarious. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the morning quickie. Our friend is here. She's got a flower in her background. I'm anxious to hear about her Valentine's Day. We didn't talk about Valentine's Day.
Ugh.
One Act Drummer, Hopgood. Hopgood should be grandfather out of Valentine's Day because he got married 6 days before, 1 minute before.
Yeah. A voucher. I need a voucher.
You need a voucher at least for the next 5 years. Gospel Heifer. Saw you on the internet last night. Y'all did the recap on the Monique stuff. I was like, okay, them heifers is looking pretty goddamn cute.
Appreciate that, Rodney. Appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the proprietor of the morning quickie, Sherelle E. Thomas. What's up, Sherelle?
Great morning, guys.
Morning.
Rodney's voice today, though.
I know, right? It's so sensual.
Very sensuous.
Oh,
I know, seductive.
it's the mic. It's the mic.
Oh, it's the mic.
You gotta stop whispering that damn mic, Rodney. You
That's
do
how
it.
he
Gotta
talk
be a
to.
secret.
No, he
Yeah.
only talk to the strippers and Sherelle like that.
Yeah, I just know. I peeped at this morning drama. I was like, why is he leaning in?
He hit them with the soft talk.
Yeah.
He know his gangster with me.
When I got real soft, they were like, what you say? I'm like,
The morning quickie with Rodney. Tell me a secret.
Sherelle E. Thomas, man, what's happening? What's happening in them sexual streets? It's Valentine's Day just passed, you know, and people was getting in. I could stick my ear out the window and hear him doing it.
I know, right? Like this is the holiday where people go all out to get it in. And I think it's this energy that they need to keep within their marriage, like keep within their relationship, as opposed to just making it about like one day. Keep that same energy. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Keeping it fresh after
Keeping it
Valentine's.
fresh. And I threw one out to you now. Could you find the top Valentine smells?
Top Valentine's smells?
No,
No.
just top sex smells.
So it's vague in that top smells, fragrances, colognes,
Yes.
perfumes, big one, pheromones. And I think a lot of people are asleep on. So I wanted to talk about that, like,
Okay.
and how it affects us and how it affects the brain and cleanliness, right? Let me tell y'all this, right? So you asked about my plans for Valentine's Day. I cancel everything. I've
No.
only been going out if it's needed. The reason being, right? Two things. One, the weather sucks. Two, this is like the real reason. I went out of town, was out of town for a while, parked my vehicle outside, and now every time I drive my vehicle, it smells like fish, a dead fish. I spent 2 hours at the dealership yesterday, like, figure this out. They can't find anything. I think it's like a dead animal or something in there somewhere. But it made me think about guys having to deal with females or even males having to deal with males like with odor. So I think like this is a good time to
Let me
dive
tell you something.
on proper hygiene.
You couldn't have brought it up to a better person. Let me tell you something. I can't stand no funky smell. Now I will say this. That if a woman is has an odor at all, it's probably the guy's fault. Like some guys are tracking, they going out doing stuff and bringing that back home to their woman, and their woman got all of a sudden got some bad vagina odor because you didn't track some old extra vagina into her stuff.
Yeah. So, and it's not only about him doing dirt outside of that. Sometimes two people's regular hormones and scents and so on and so forth, they just don't vibe. And a lot of times people will try to force that. So it's not only about him dipping out, having sex with other people. It can be condoms. It can be the type of soap that he used. It can be his pheromones. Like it can be hers, like where it's just a bad combination. Have y'all ever kissed somebody and it just like tasted nasty? And it wasn't like a funky smell or something like that, but it was just off. Like that ever
If I'm trying to kiss you, you probably right where you need to be.
What about you?
and where is that, Rodney?
Wherever that is.
I wasn't the kisser. I was the kissy. I was out to eat, and he was like, "Come through when you finish eating." Well, we were at like a pizza place. I like pepperoni pizza. So when I got there, and he was like, "What you eat?" And I was like, "I told you I went and ate pizza." And he was like, "What kind of pizza?" And I was like, "Pepperoni." He was like, "Go brush your teeth." He doesn't eat pork. So he immediately, he was like, go. He was like, "It's mouthwash in the bathroom."
Lips that touch swine will never touch mine.
He immediately tasted that pizza. Immediately, he was like, "I knew it was something."
Yes.
He was like, "You've never been off. That is horrible. Go wash that out."
Yes.
Now, in reference to kissing, before you go, Sherelle, like I prefer a fuller lip.
Yeah, I like big lip.
Like I would never be into a white woman sheerly on lips alone.
Right.
Like a white woman will have to have. You can't even make your lips not full. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer a fuller lip. Like, I mean, and then you ever kiss somebody with little tiny lips and you be all over their face. You like, I gave her a damn. I'm gonna drown this lady with all this slop I'm putting out there.
Can't do it. But that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that I wanted to point out, especially with drama. Like, when we smell things and certain things, it automatically activate an emotional side. Like with him, it wasn't like he came smelling your breath. It was a trigger. It was an automatic wire within him, like something is off. But it is signaled by a smell. Same thing with fish, same thing with odor, same thing with pheromones. And it worked the opposite. Like when you're attracted to somebody, like they come out smelling like soap. They can smell like soap and, their natural pheromones. Like it's an automatic attraction. And I think that if people really understood what went on behind the scenes in terms of the brain, it's either repelling or calling you in. It's either pushing you away based upon a smell. You're either being attracted to
Let's
it.
figure this out. Let's figure this out, Sherelle. What do you guys smell like? Like, what do you like? Of course, the pheromones. We're gonna get into that, but what colognes and or perfumes do you wear? Like drama.
I don't wear any. I'm very allergic to pretty much everything. So I use unscented soaps, lotions. Everything is unscented. But nobody has ever noticed. Men always say, "You smell so good." What is that? My deodorant is unscented. I wear nothing with the smell because my skin is horrible.
Interesting. Gossiping heifers, what are you wearing?
I love Juicy. Juicy is one of my favorite scents.
Juicy Couture, the people that draw on your booty.
The booty drawers got me. So I like that scent. As far as lotion, it's either Dove or my spiritual soap I get from my spiritual advisor.
Only do it. And Hopgood, what do you wear?
Creed.
Creed is dope. You know what I do? I go old school sometimes.
I'll
wear some Calvin Klein Obsession cologne.
That does smell good.
I will wear some old shit and be like, "What's that?" I will pull out. I got cologne day back 30 years. Like I remember, I used to wear my dad's stuff. He had Lagerfeld, and I would wear that. And you know what they do with colognes? They repackage them and change the name.
Mm-hmm.
Like this ain't nothing but blah blah blah. So I'm sorry, Sherelle, I cut you off. What were you about to say?
No, that's good. And for me, with men, this one cologne get me every single time. Every time. 1 million. And who makes that?
Yeah, who makes that?
I think it's Paco something. Let me see. But it is oof.
Man, I had some stuff. Every time I wore it, I got a compliment. Males, females, no matter who I was around, human beings smell this stuff and they go, "Oh my God, what's that?" And they discontinued it and they stopped making it. And I was like, "Yo, dog, that was my go-to joint."
That happened to me with a body butter. There was a lady in New York that made it specifically for people with eczema and bad allergies. She made body butter with stuff we could use, and it smelled so good. And she went out of business last year.
Wow.
So now I gotta try to find another company like hers because it was amazing, and I could use her scents because however she formulated them, she was a chemist.
Okay.
But
so 1 million is by Paco. Is it Rabanne?
Paco Rabanne. See how I changed my voice to make
it. You're doing the accent, Rodney. You're doing the accent.
Paco Rabanne, my friend.
It's one of those things. To me, it's a panty dropper. Like it gives me every
panty dropper.
Dropper. But I am one who's big on scents. Like one thing with smells and scents, it activates the same part of your body, like the same part of your brain that is triggers emotions. So that's why it's very mindful. Like
open up them pheromones. Let's get into the pheromones because that's our natural scent that everybody has. Am I right? And you emit these things. So when you're being sexual, you're emitting different pheromones than you are just walking around.
Yep, different times of the month, especially when women are ovulating. Like it's our natural reaction, right? When a woman is ovulating, that's the time of the month where she's more than likely to conceive. So men are able to tap into that and smell it more than, like a woman. And it's kind of like behind the scenes. Like think about like in movies when, they want a cartoon where they want to show that something stinks. What do they show? Green
smoke
aura like around it, and that make that it stinks. But it's kind of like the same thing with pheromones. Depending on what time of the month it is, it will attract in a mate like who has that same desire to like procreate. It's not to say y'all gonna come together and have kids, but a lot of men, especially think about one night stands. That's when a lot of ladies have one night stands.
That's animalistic. That's the way animals find each other, right?
Exactly. And it's emitted in sweat, urine, your breath, hair, like just naturally it go out, like it's put out. So that's something to keep in mind. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, even your breath is bad, like it's repelling people, it's triggering emotions within them.
How do it? How do it? How do we push people away? She got 3D. She's like,
I don't want that. I do not want that. Think about it though. Like when y'all talk to somebody and their breath is off, are you like all like this within
You
the
talk to them like this.
I mean,
Exactly.
but if they got the right pheromones, you could blast past the little funky breath.
No.
I guess.
No.
No.
That might be
breath
aphrodisiac for
always
somebody.
takes precedence.
Ooh, your breath.
Four licks make everything go away.
Foley. That's disgusting, Rodney.
It's a fact. Four
That's
licks.
nasty.
If you see a little crust, just lick it off.
God.
I don't know what's going on
No.
with Roddy this morning. I really don't.
I want to talk about pheromones because my ex, I used to love sleeping in his armpit. After a shower, sleep nose to his armpit. He smells so good. I don't know what it was. I love, and there was two other guys I dated like that where I would just sleep in their armpit.
Now, let me ask you this. Now,
I don't like
once
men
you
that smell
stop
like
liking
man.
them, did his pheromones change to you?
No.
Yeah.
To this day, he still probably. I can't. That's why I'm a believer in pheromones.
So you trying to you go there and start shit with him so he'll put you in a headlock.
Basically, I was just about to say that.
But no, I can't even be intimate with somebody who I don't meet, and I'm not whatever the pheromone. If I ain't vibing with, there's a guy right now that is very attractive, but I want nothing to do with him. He don't stink. I'm just not. I don't feel it for him. He's very attractive, but I don't feel it.
Okay.
It's somebody. I don't like men that smell like man
I
either.
can't.
Like them deodorants that smell like outdoor woodsy. Like I don't like that. Them man smell like they
smell like a lumberjack.
Yeah, I hate them deodorants. Stop buying that, man.
All right, well, hold on, guys. Let's get into our vehicles. Like, what does your car smell like? Like, cause you know, somebody get in your car. Like, is your car sexy? You know what I mean?
Men don't like my car because it smells like watermelon lemonade right now from Bath and Body Works. It smells fruity, so men be like, "Why your car smell like girly like this?" Because I'm a girl.
You know, Bath and Body Works got some lotion for men. While you bullshitting?
And it smells. Some of them smell really good too.
Yeah, I use a couple of them, and to be honest, I like the smell when I dust myself off too.
Let me ask y'all this: if you go down to perform oral sex on your partner and it smell like,
I'm glad you said it's a performance because that's why I look at what I do. It's a show. But go ahead.
Stand ovation.
Like garbage, are you still gonna do it, or are you gonna come back up? Like,
say it one more time. Say it one more time.
If you go down to perform oral sex on your partner and it smells like hot garbage, fish.
First of all,
hot
garbage. Who says hot garbage? First, no.
What you gonna do?
Getting up. I put stiff on. How you do? I do that to your clitoris.
Oh wow!
You gonna bruise the clitoris, Rodney? Really?
That hurts. Look at that. Drama, what you doing? You staying or going?
No, I don't eat food that stinks, so I know I'm not gonna put your human flesh in my mouth. And I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
All jokes aside,
hey,
it depends on how rancid the smell is.
No, I told the man you straight, but your balls it's a little salty down here. Go rinse off and come back.
So you making decisions at that very moment, Rodney? Like,
if it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
If you got sour balls and you want me to put my saliva and all my good skills in that area,
that's what saliva is for, to clean the situation.
No. Stink is because of bacteria. You gonna put that down your throat?
I've done it before.
Hollywood, you stand.
You ain't never drop that on the floor and be like, you know what? I'm gonna put that.
Oh God, Jesus!
I'm absolutely not staying.
Not staying.
No.
So look.
Hold on, guys.
That's
how
amazing.
good is
men
being
be
wonderful.
saying.
No, men. Sometimes if it's not horrible, you know, if it's on a scale of 1 to 10, say 10 being the worst and 1 being the least worst, and it's just a little
tank
pungent.
Pungent is sour.
Pungent and it's not stink. Pungent is woman. Some women have a little, like, you might catch her right after work. You ain't gonna turn her down.
That's just a little stale. That ain't a
see that
stale.
you call it stale. I call it pungent.
That's just a little sit around smell. She just been sitting on it all day.
Right.
She asked a good question, and I had to think about it, and not 100% am I pushing her away.
I've had all day balls before. Ain't nothing wrong with an all day ball.
All day ball.
All day ball.
Yeah. He took a shower probably this morning, and now it's tonight. Them all day balls.
Now, what I don't got respect for is anybody with a little funky belly button.
Ooh. No.
Smell like
people can miss their belly button for several showers, and then you get down there. Whoa!
It's like sour milk. I promise you.
And nowadays, let me tell y'all something. Y'all out there eating booty, and I thought we was almost made it through this episode. If you eating booty, you'll eat anything.
I was hoping to get through this episode without the booty being brought in.
Without a booty eating comment.
First of all, Sherelle brought it up. Okay. And the fact of the matter is the booty always stink. I don't respect.
No, that's not true.
Your booty stink.
Always stink.
Booty smell like booty.
Your booty stink.
Let me say this.
Your booty, Sherelle E. Thomas, your booty is foul right now because you booty.
I put $1,000 on it. My booty don't stink.
Right
now. Let me tell you this.
Did you boo today?
Did I every morning? But
so your booty stink right now.
This is my process, right? Immediately. If I have a bowel movement, I'm a hyper wiper. Like I got OCD. I don't like odors. I don't like smells. So I'm a hyper wiper. This is my process.
Okay.
Once you do number 2, I have wipes right next to the thing. Wipe myself
hit it with a wipe.
Immediately I get in the shower, even with the cleaning wipes. And I don't just. This is a lot of information, but this is a
lot.
You probably like me. You go in with your finger a little bit. I do
exactly.
Yes.
I go in with my finger a little bit.
No.
Right there.
You gotta wrap the finger.
Yes.
And get around the rim.
Yes. That's a woman thing.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Oh no,
women do that. That's a woman thing.
Process, and that's how I know my butt don't stink. Like
what up, Dusty Lewis?
Cookie.
Hold on.
So,
stop right there.
What?
We got 2.5 women. Have you ever heard of this practice, Mr. Hopgood? Tell me you're not doing this.
Men probably don't.
You mean
I'm gonna say my comment.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, my finger has slipped through once or twice in a lifetime. It's not nothing I'm proud of. But I will go immediately. I will go immediately and take a shower. If I know I done been there really doing some shit, literally, I'm gonna jump up and go take a shower. I got to.
No, we're talking about in the shower. You take your washcloth with the soap and go in your booty a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to. You got to let that water go through.
Them cheeks.
Nobody wants a gritty ass. You got to get the rim.
Cause think about when you don't. Everybody don't have an opportunity to shower. When you don't, you be wiping boo boo all day long. When you don't get in the shower, all day.
It's like a mudslide if you don't.
That's all day booty. All day boo boo booty.
Oh my God.
Have you ever noticed washcloths in a dirty basket? They got like one brown circle on it. That somebody's been rim cleaning.
Oh no! Wait a minute now. I'm not gonna do my wife like that now. After I clean the haze. Now wait a minute. Now after I clean that, I'm gonna rinse out the little towel. Make sure the towel in the shower.
See?
I'm not gonna leave no evidence.
Key Lewis said I'll be up in mine up to the knuckle. never know when wife is gonna go crazy.
Boy,
that's why we don't eat man booty, because y'all don't be wanting to go off in there like you're supposed to.
That's exactly. You don't eat a man booty. Ever.
I'm not.
No, that's off the menu.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Stop right there. Listen. First of all, do you have some type of nail on Sherelle E. Thomas?
What do you mean nail? Like my finger?
Yeah.
No, I just got my regular nails. I just get them.
That's a pretty long nail for the situation we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a towel attached.
You doing prostate checks with your nail.
Not if you wrap your finger in cloth. You shouldn't.
Yeah, you wrap it like this.
There you go.
Like that.
Then,
so you don't feel it. You don't feel the nail.
Oh
it's in the towel. And it's so
but we don't feel. If a person breathes by my ass, I got a problem.
So wait. First, how good,
So now,
how good you already has admitted to damn sticking your finger in your ass.
Bruh, I admitted to washing my ass thoroughly is what I admitted to.
There you go.
exactly.
Now, if I'm getting blasphemed on this show for washing my ass, something ain't right.
So be it. So be it.
Shit.
Wow.
I love it.
Shit is right. All right. So
Now,
Kicking me off the show for washing my ass.
no, I ain't gonna keep
Let me-
you on.
maybe we should talk about
I
that.
respect your transparency, man. But that's a lot.
Proper hygiene, right? Let me also give y'all another tip to
Oh,
clean.
this is just y'all. This is
No.
Shirley Thomas. Cosmin Heather ain't admit to this. This
Yes,
is
she
Shirley Thomas. She didn't do it.
She's winked. She's winked a few times.
I
Right?
She
believe
don't do it
in
herself. She make her sister do it. And
Yeah, hold up. See, now you're on a whole different topic now. That's a whole different bowl of grapes we're dealing with. Rim cleaning is important. I listened to a podcast called The Love B. Scott Show, and that happens to be a gay male. And he made the statement that gay men have cleaner booties than straight men.
Yeah, they do. They actually douche. They go in with enemas. They cleaning all of that out.
I believe it.
Look,
It's a whole process.
what have we learned?
Welcome to the Rim Club.
Irrigation of the booty is a good thing.
Your booty hole.
Yeah, real strippers of Atlanta.
I bet you clean her booty hole. The stripper.
Pheromones work.
Yeah.
And
irrigation of the booty is a good thing.
Yeah. Great.
Finger your booty.
Rodney,
Let's see, I didn't say all that drama.
Rodney, you should come out with rim towels for your merch line. I bet you they sell
Boy,
out.
I want to be a part of it.
Come on.
That check right, Rodney might go on the rim towel.
Hey, look, everybody need to clean ass.
You gotta lift one knee a little bit and lean forward.
No, see, now you
bend one knee
drama now.
Bend one knee and lean
Now,
forward.
drama.
Nah, don't take it back now. How good you bend that knee.
No, I didn't say
you gonna be on bended knee.
I didn't say nothing about lifting no hind leg or nothing.
Oh my God, you guys are out of
No, I didn't say nothing about equilibrium. All don't put that on me.
I never seen how good get so real though. I mean,
have you ever seen a woman shower? We do acrobatics to clean everything we got going on. We lifting legs, bending forward, crouching down. We doing a lot in the shower for y'all.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It's an actual show in the shower. Y'all just be missing out.
That's why we don't want y'all in there.
I don't want to see it. Mama Miss says that part of the program is sponsored by Erykah Badu.
Rim
job, baby.
I tell you, get that rim clean.
Exactly.
All right, and goodness gracious.
Y'all got this man equilibrium off. He don't even know what to say.
Roy E. Thomas, anything else before we get up out of here?
Yes. Okay. So I want to give y'all two things. Hygiene, right? To keep in mind. The better you take,
you use to clean your booty hole.
it sure is.
Is that the same towel?
Yes.
Okay,
and that's another thing. Change your towels. Like, don't use the same towel for a month. Change your towels.
I've been using the same loofah since I was 4 years old.
Oh no.
She said a month.
I've been using my loofah. I've been using my same loofah since I was 4 feet 2.
You play too much.
All kind of bacteria.
Let me leave y'all with this, right? The reason why this is so beneficial, proper hygiene and clean. The better you taste, the longer your partner gonna be down there doing the do. Like, especially if that's something that you like and you enjoy.
Don't have to be down there all day if you do your thing right.
You don't have to. I look, I like marathons. Like, come on, stay down there. Like, let me just enjoy.
But you want them to keep going after you have you climax?
Yeah, I like to lose count.
Who are you?
That's my kind of girl right there. That's my kind of chick.
Not just me.
Speaking of losing count, I'll be in Chicago this weekend at the Riddles Comedy Club. We're shooting a movie on Saturday and Sunday. And I'll be at Riddles on Friday. Should come out, Shirley.
Okay, I will be there. Make sure you give me the information. I'm there, Rodney. What's this Friday?
Riddles Comedy Club. It's tomorrow night.
Okay, perfect. I'll be there. I'm gonna have to ride with my windows down the whole way there. Like, anyway, focus. Focus.
Mama Miss says she likes my microphone.
I do too. I want one of those. Now, hygiene, quick tips. When you
Yes.
get out of the shower, this goes for men and women. Hit the hot spot. Smell your bath towel, smell your dry towel. See what it smells like. Hit the hot spots under your arms,
Again?
underneath your balls.
Yeah, because you got to do
Smell
that.
it again after you hit them hot spots. If it does not smell the same, your job ain't done. Get back in the shower.
Get your ass back in that
That's how
shower.
you keep it fresh. Balls hold odors. Hair holds odors. So make sure that you're doing due diligence to make sure it smells refreshing.
Can't you just use a white towel and wash yourself until the towel is still
Right,
white?
so the towel gonna tell it.
That too. That too. But still, odor is not a color. So even if
Odor
you
is
get it
absolutely a
nice
color.
and clean,
Odor is dark brown.
Right, say the brown and green.
no, it's not. Smell the towel. Smell your bath towel. See what it smell like. Should smell like fresh lime.
Do you do this?
Wipe them. I do it faithfully. That's how I know.
Hey, Rodney, why you bullshitting?
I'm saying this. If you boo-boo today, your booty is a booty.
Wash your ass afterwards.
Booty smell. Booty
You
smell.
wash
Booty
it
smell.
afterwards, Rodney.
Every time?
Yes.
100%.
If you keep
Think
a
about your
system
baby
doing
boo.
that, your body will
You
train
had Papa
itself.
Do's. You had Papa Do's at dinner. And you're like, wow, my stomach is a little bubbly.
I don't use public toilets.
Oh, God.
Me either.
Me either? Are you lying, Hopgood? You are a liar.
Bro, listen. Me and my wife just had to talk about this the other day. When we were in Oklahoma City, I said, I used to live over here by the lake. And she said, you worked at Bob Howard? And I was like, yeah. I said, hey, when I used to have to use the bathroom, I'd get on this highway, get on the turnpike, the Hampton Parkway, and go home and use the bathroom and come back. I've done it before I did it. I would not
My
use
body is trained.
word.
You know, we don't do those things in public. So my stomach.
I will shit anywhere.
I think I saw something, Rodney. You did it at Harold's or something like. No, you had Harold's, and I think that was on Straight from the Heart. You were talking about that somewhere. I heard that story.
It was a whole Harold's fiasco. I ate Harold's at my grandmother's house, and I was in Chicago, and I had a gig, and I got going to the gig. It was like 50 minutes away, and 25 minutes into the ride, Harold's came down, and they wanted out right now. So I'm driving. I'm trying to find a public restroom. Ain't none. Finally stop at a gas station. They have hosed the whole restroom down. It's wet. It's
So
wet.
They had to power wash after you.
They power wash before me. So now it's wet and I got to shit and they don't want me to shit in there. I'm like, man, you got a toilet? He's like, no, we don't have no public restroom. I was like, dog.
So they looked at you and just knew you was a big shitter.
They looked at me and knew that I had to shit right now. So I go in the bathroom. I go in the bathroom and so our whole dilemma on Straight from the Heart is Kevin claims that sitting on that toilet is worse than actually dookie on yourself. And I'm like, ain't no way. First of all, they had just cleaned it. Men don't squat. I'm motherfucking relaxing.
Yeah, we don't do that, but we appreciate the advice.
All ass man ain't gonna be hovering his ass in the air.
No. Cause that shit drop in the toilet and that water splash up, that's like acid.
That's a whole nother thing. Anyway. So that's that story. I got out of there. I made it to my it was a tough day. Anyway.
So you sat on the wet toilet.
I did.
And you
I did.
I ain't that off. I don't know.
I was motherfucking. If I turn around and dry the toilet off, I'm on the floor because I got to go. The motherfucking Harold's was ready to come out. So like that little time y'all take to spread out that little paper, I would have shit everywhere. I had to. No, anyway. I mean, don't ask me these stuff. Y'all don't want to know the truth. Y'all can't handle it.
I don't want to know anymore.
Never would have made it.
It's been an incredible day today. Shouts out to the real strippers of Miami. Show is on TUBI right now. Also, Creative Hustle is on TUBI as well. and producing both of those shows, Sherelle Lee Thomas. It's always a pleasure. And we know more about you than we should. You claim to have an immaculate booty. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. 1 second. How do we find you? Is it under spickandspanbooty.net? What is it?
Me and my clean booty and my clean cookie. Like, yeah, I ain't even know.
We don't doubt the cookie. We don't doubt it. You can see that.
Yeah, you can see that. You got good skin tone. Yeah, we can see that.
You can find me at Sherelle E. Thomas on Instagram. I'm Sherelle Thomas on YouTube. And then SherelleThomas.com as well. Check me out. And I got the Power of Pussy workshop coming up, as well as the Art of Big D Energy.
All right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Big D Energy. Well, all right.
Yeah.
She's on the show. Once again, we'd love to have her on the show. One Act Drama. How are you today? You muted, baby. You muted, Drama. I think. Okay. We cannot hear you, but don't worry about it. We're going to Hop Good. Hop Good. How do we stay in touch, bro?
Hollywood Hop _06 on Instagram. Charles L. Hopgood on Facebook.
The Gossiping Heifers. A wonderful show. I watched it on last night. If you haven't seen this episode, do yourself a favor. They are so insane. You and your sister, boy, you know, I would be proud to be your father. Anyway, great show. How do we stay in touch, Ms. Heifer?
It's Gossiping Heifers on all platforms. You can catch us live every Wednesday on YouTube, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. A lot of good conversation, good guests. We like to have it fun and keep it light.
And finally, One Act Drama. How do we stay in touch?
She's still muted. Follow her at One Act Drama, I believe, on all platforms, but definitely on Instagram. Follow her
on all social media.
Yeah, shout out to One Act Drama. She's obviously doing over there. She ain't got no bottoms on. She might have been cleaning her little booty out.
Yeah, cleaning her booty.
Who knows? Booty is the funniest word in the world. All right. It's been a crazy show today, man. Shouts out to the Real Strippers of Miami. Shouts out to my friends that come on here and rock with us. Sherelle Thomas every week with the Morning Quickie, man. You make me happy, sis. Thank you. Hopefully I get to see you tomorrow night. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live, and that is our show for the day. Ow!
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man,